What's up, y'all? Uh, wanted to do a little quick video amongst all of the chaos that's going on out here. Um, it's a lot. This is sad. This is really, this is really sad. A lot of people say it's been a long time coming, but we got to be smart. Um, this is an emotional time. A lot of people, everybody, black, white, Mexican, Jew, Gentile, everybody is running on emotions right now. I encourage all of us, man, to feel your feelings. What you're feeling is not invalid. It's sad, it's angry. All of them. Don't act on them. If you do a little research, I don't know if y'all have been seeing what as far as the politics goes. Anything the president has said about some of the, I think they're far extreme left groups. Antifa, I think, is one of them. And there's another one, Antichrist or Antichrist, something like that. But basically, y'all, what's kind of taking place is we're being sabotaged. It's really the easy way to put it. It's been proven that in some of the riots up in Minnesota, white nationalists were amongst the rioters, inciting it. Um, so we gotta be smart. Um, to my white people out there, man, I know a lot of y'all feel the pain too, have a lot of love for us, and y'all are out there and with a bunch of passion. But I ask y'all, man, to channel that passion differently because ultimately it'll make the situation worse for us trying to make progress. Um, the Bible says everything has to be done decent and in order, and it's no different with this. If we really want to see change, it ain't gonna come overnight. What's about to take place is probably, we're liable to not see it in my generation to see the fruits of it. But that's just how this thing goes. I mean, Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, they didn't see the fruits of their labor. Just be aware, man. It's a lot of false information out there on Facebook. You know, I read a few months ago. This is probably longer than a few months ago. But it has been proven that the Russians, a lot of the memes that we see throughout the history of the internet, a lot of the memes have actually come from Russia. They make the memes to stir up stuff. They make the memes to keep a narrative going on inside of the U.S. So be aware of what you're sharing on social media. A lot of it is not true. I was watching the news the other day, and thankfully here in Austin there's a news group, part of the news station. They have a group of people that actually go in and research and find out if certain posts are actually real. Because I have seen people share videos of old protests trying to make a point. Granted, the point's kind of still valid, but the videos you're sharing is actually from 20 years ago. It's not current. There's been proven that some of the memes, it's a burning McDonald's, saying that it had something to do with this riot in Minneapolis or wherever during right now in 2020, but actually it's from you know years ago. The graphic design is easy for some, and it's very real. You can make some false stuff look very, very real. Be aware, man. I appreciate I appreciate my boy Josh. I love him. He uh, he helps me stay rooted because this is not a battle on this earth. This is not a battle of flesh and blood. Just like he told me, man, this isn't a battle of flesh and blood. This is a battle of principalities of darkness. And just like the Bible says, we do not battle against flesh and blood. That's what this is all about, man. Because a lot of the people that's looting and rioting, they're not bad people. You know what I'm saying? They're just in their feelings. But it's just in their feelings, and the enemy is using it to his advantage right now, keeping chaos stirred up. We know none of this is not of God because God's not an author of confusion. So, I anybody that can watch this, anybody that's seeing this, man, pipe down. For real, pipe down. Uh, Big Mike, he got up in front of the media a couple of days ago in Atlanta, said some good things. Said a lot of things that I had already thought and then said to other people. So if you see that video, man, adhere to what he's saying. He, you know what I'm saying? He's got a bloodline in law enforcement. He's got a bloodline in politics. I mean, he a hardcore rapper, but the boy got some wisdom and knowledge on him. Uh, we got to be smart about this, man. We got to. When I say we, anybody that's a part of this movement, anybody that's a part of trying to get the equality and you know what I'm saying, get the the reform of police brutality for blacks and you know power for marginalized individuals, man. Anybody that's part of this, we got to be smart. We can't move in emotion. Can't move in emotion. It's got to be logic. We got to be logical. Got to be planned out. I get it. I mean, I ain't saying I agree with it, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? The first few days, everybody's emotional. Things done popped off. And I haven't seen the videos because I really don't want to watch them. But I'm curious, to know if things really did just really start peaceful and then, there was an antagonizer, an instigator, and then everything go bad from there. And if that is the case, then there's a lot of truth to these far left groups coming in sabotaging the progress that we're trying to make. They think that they're helping, but they're not. And then also, of course, the white nationalists, they don't want to see anything good come of this for, saying the black population. So, but yeah, man, just kind of short, sweet, straight to the point. Me and my boy, we did do a podcast the other day. My Wi-Fi is terrible out here, so I'm having a hard time editing it and getting it uploaded. Uh, so yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe, and I love y'all, man, and be prayerful, man. Like for real, there's power in prayer. I know y'all probably heard me say that, sometimes you need more than prayer. Well, sometimes prayer is all you got because sometimes it is like Ha be saying, it's beyond me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where this is at. It is, but it ain't. There's some things we can do, but we gotta be smart and just, you know what I'm saying? The protest is cool. Truthfully, I don't understand the protest. And when I say protest, I'm talking about protest. Protest, rioters, and looters are two separate things. You got rioters and looters, and you got protesters. You got the protesters that come out, then the rioters and looters take our opportunists to sabotage the protesters. So we gotta be smart about this, man. Be aware of what we're seeing. Be aware of what the media is feeding us. Racism is real and it's really about to ramp up. You're gonna start seeing some stuff on your timeline and your friends gonna start having backhanded statements. But this is to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Black and white, man. Be the bigger person. I'm talking about turn the other cheek and all of that, but I'm just saying, be wise, be smart. They don't take us seriously. They don't think we have it in us, but we do. But black people, we're real passionate. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we walk around with our feelings on our sleeve, and you touch us the wrong way, we go off. We gotta do better than that. There's other ways to go off and get our point across rather than, yelling, screaming, fussing, cussing, and tearing up stuff. And this is coming from somebody that used to yell, scream, cuss, fuss, and tear up stuff. There is a better way, you know. So, yeah, man. That's like I'm talking to my mama and can't get off the phone. I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.